A long time ago, in a simple cottage beside the deep dark woods, there lived a pretty child called Red Riding Hood. She was kind and considerate, and everybody loved her. One afternoon, Red Riding Hood's mother called to her. "Granny isn't feeling up to snuff today, so I've baked her favorite custard as a little surprise. Be a good girl and take it to her, will you?" Red Riding Hood was delighted. She loved going to Granny's, even though it meant crossing the deep, dark woods. When the custard had cooled, Red Riding Hood's mother wrapped it up and put it in a basket. "Now whatever you do, go straight to Granny's. Do not speak to any strangers." "Yes, Mama." Before long, she was in the deepest part of the woods. "Ooh, this is scary." Suddenly, a large wolf appeared. "Good afternoon, my dear. Care to stop for a little chat?" "Oh, gracious me! Mama said not to speak to any strangers." But the wolf had such charming manners. "And where are you going, sweet thing?" "To visit Granny, who lives in the pretty yellow house on the other side of the woods. She's feeling poorly, and I'm taking her a surprise." "You don't say." Just then, he had a delightful idea. "Allow me to escort you. You never know what might be lurking about." "You're too kind." Beyond the forest, they came to a patch of sunflowers. "Why not pick a few? Grannies love flowers, you know." But while Red Riding Hood was picking a pretty bouquet, the clever wolf hurried on ahead to Granny's house. "Who is it?" "It is I, your delicious, darling granddaughter. The door is unlocked." "Surprise!" Granny was furious at having her reading interrupted. But the wolf gobbled her right up. "So tasty!" Just then, he heard footsteps on the garden path. "Here comes dessert." "Who is it?" "It is I, your little granddaughter." "The door is unlocked." Red Riding Hood was distressed at seeing her grandmother so changed. "Why, Granny, what big eyes you have!" "The better to see you, my dear." "And Granny, what long arms you have!" "The better to hug you, my dear." "And Granny, what big teeth you have!" "The better to eat you, my dear." And he gobbled her right up. Really, he was enormously pleased with himself, and having enjoyed such a heavy meal, he was soon snoring away. A hunter passing by was alarmed. "That doesn't sound like Granny." And so the brave hunter jumped in the window, killed the sleeping wolf, and cut him open. Out jumped Granny and Red Riding Hood. "We're ever so grateful." "That wicked wolf won't trouble you again." "It was so dark in there, I couldn't read a word." Red Riding Hood promised never, ever to speak to another stranger, charming manners or not. And she never did.